no flag. I don't know what they're going to do for national anthem.
We don't have speakers.
Oh, so no national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wildcat Softball. We're on the campus of River Falls High School, and the Wildcats are taking on Spooner today. We've got some cameras going in and out. I think the guys are excited out there. Chantel Dulas is here to my left. Chantel, thanks for coming on the broadcast tonight.
Hi.
There you go, right there.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
While we're the guys are kind of getting the cameras situated. We're going to. There's one. The center field one's kind of going in and out. But here, let's switch this over here. There it goes. We've got a couple of camera shots. We've got Tim Kibble setting it up live in center field, and that's him right there. And then we've got Steve Pellinger over on the first base side. And we have Chantel Dulas up in the box, and I have no idea why the cameras are going in and out. Yeah. Well, while we're sitting here and we're waiting for the game to get started, if you can go through the lineups if you want, but before we do that, I'm going to go through and thank our advertisers. Big Fish Performance, train like a big fish, thanks to Josh Idem and Giebel and Weston Lombard. We got Jared Hines, American Family Insurance. Jared, thanks for sponsoring the broadcast this year. Tarnation Tavern, Freddie Barr, and BP down there at Tarnation Tavern, thanks for helping out. Pat Patak and all the fine folks down at Patak's Family Market. Patak's since 1912. And there's Jeremy Cudd and Dana Cudd. They're with Property Executives Realty. They were sponsors last year, too. Thank you to Team Dana and Jeremy Cudd. We also have River City Stitch. You get all your Wildcat apparel down on 2nd Street. Go talk to Callie at River City Stitch. Thank you for helping out. And always, probably been with River Falls Softball since you kind of got the youth program started. How many years ago was that, Chantel?
Oh, gosh. Well, Jordan's 19 now, so it was when she was in 10U.
So about 10 years ago,
so?
yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny's Bar has been supporting youth softball and high school softball for
over
a decade now.
Yeah.
And they've been supporting just slow pitch softball in the area for a long time. So there, ladies and gentlemen, there is our sponsors. And we'll get that out of there. All right, there's your center field. Chantel, go over it. Let's see who our lineup is.
For Spooner or for River Falls?
Well, let's start with the visitors first, the Railroaders from Spooner.
All right.
Man, that's driving me nuts. I have no idea why the cameras keep going out, but we're gonna work with it.
I didn't get a great report from the Spooner coach, so some of it was really off from what I had, so I'll just try to go here. Spooner, we got leading off number 7, Liz Bauer. Number 9, I believe, is Ava Thompson. And then we got number 8, Layla Thompson. Then number 1, Annalie Lindgren. 24, Devin Danielson. 20, Chloe Swanger. 28, Alaska Johnson.
I like that name, Alaska.
Alaska Johnson.
That sounds like she hit some doubles.
26, Piper Sunderland. 23, Olivia Webster. And 11, Clara
Rupert.
Rupert? All right, we'll go with Rupert.
So Ava Thompson, Layla Thompson. I wonder if they're and we have Amelie.
I think it's
what's that?
Annalie Lindgren.
Annalie. Okay.
That's Lindgren, yeah. For sure.
Yeah, just to let you know too, I know this is your maiden voyage on the broadcast.
This is my debut.
Rosters are kind of a big deal.
Well, the picture that I got from Coach Fletcher does not match up what Coach from Spooner gave me.
So sometimes, you have been a coach for numerous years. Coaching can get kind of squirrely.
Especially these first few games, yes.
Well, they're focused on their game. They're not worried about what we're doing.
Yes.
But sometimes you got it. Man, we're just going to roll with it because I don't know. It's these cameras that we have, ladies and gentlemen, by the way. They're wireless. And they are picking up the signal with here, I'm going to turn this down a little bit too. They're picking up the a wireless signal, and for whatever reason the wireless signal must be going in and out. But they're there, so we're gonna give you the game the best we can.
So you might see some action and you might not.
Well, you'll definitely be able to hear it.
That's true.
So, and I have no idea. Like
Give a good play-by-play.
they're just going, and everything's hooked up correctly. It's just I don't know what the deal is. Maybe the center fielder camera is a little bit too far away, but it worked. It was working.
We have anybody tuning in yet? How can you tell?
Well, here I'll tell you what. We'll get it on her. While we're sitting there too.
Coaches and umpires are going through their little pregame meeting here with one of our seniors, Georgia Bankston, out there with Coach Fletcher.
Yeah, talk about for some of the fans that are just tuning in, Coach Fletcher's in her first year. This is her. I know she's coached quite a bit over the years, but
yes,
just kind of talk about her while I'm checking out see if we're on and all that.
Coach Fletcher.
Tim, you gonna come over and help out, or you want to come over and talk?
She's coached several different places with different levels, from the youth program, helping out here in River Falls, and Red Wing youth program as well. And then I know there was Goodhue High School over there in Minnesota that she coached for a while. Took a team to sectional championship, I want to say. And then the high levels, she's been a coach of the 18U National Bomber Team, Minnesota Bombers, which is a club select team out of Minnesota. Super fun group to watch. I know my Jordan's kind of subbed in with them one time, and it was really fun for her to meet all those new players and to watch Coach Fletcher in action. And then Augsburg College, too. She spent 1 year with Augsburg College. So she's been all over, from youth to college level. She does it all.
Well, maybe the cameras are warming up with the weather out here today. It's a gorgeous 72 degrees, partly sunny. And the Wildcats are opening up now. So they played last night, though. So this is the home opener.
Opener.
What happened last night, by the way?
Cats went to Osceola and had a heck of a game. Beat them 10-4.
Okay. So Wildcats are 1-0 on the year, and we have who's on the in the circle for the Wildcats tonight.
Let's see here. I believe it's Audra, but I don't see.
And who do we have? Cat number 11. We got Morgan Kibble behind the plate.
Yep, we got Audra in the circle.
Kevin Westhouse, everybody might know him as the Godfather. He told me to put this on the 2.5. I think I should have went 1.5. I think that might be the ticket, but it's too late. It's too late, so because I think that's what the case is. But we got music out here. Who do we have on?
Angela Clifton is running the DJ and microphone here, announcing. She's got a great voice, announcing. But, yeah, can you believe we're playing outside in March? I don't think this has ever happened before.
And I was debating whether to wear shorts or not, and I would have, but I put on jeans because I know I have to go cover the UWF.
You just didn't want me to get so excited.
National tournament.
Leg.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe later in the season if you're lucky.
Sure.
Maybe later. I'm gonna have to stay on top of things. Man, it's driving me nuts. And I apologize for those of you. We are live. We do have some people out there watching, and for whatever reason, the cameras. We have some good shots. We got some great photographers out there, and for some reason, the wireless signal is just going in and out. I do not know why. But should be able to hear us. So who do we got? Go through the Wildcats lineups. I know we did the Railroaders. They go by the Rails too.
The
I'll
Rails.
call them the Rails.
Spooner
the
Rails.
Spooner Rails and the River Falls Wildcats. Bobby Burrows is in the house, taking pictures. He was over. UWF had their home opener today. First home baseball game for UWF in 22 years. Chantel.
That's pretty cool. That's really cool.
And they took it on the chin a little bit to UW Stevens Point. I think it was 12-7 when they got a doubleheader. Second game is going on. There was a ton of UWF football players out there cheering them on. It was a kind of a packed house out there today. Pretty good crowd on hand today here at River Falls High School in the fighting city of River Falls, Wisconsin.
All right,
And it's going to be kind of annoying watching these cameras going in and out. And I apologize. And Audra Aderman is facing Ava Thompson for the Rails. First pitch is a strike right
Way
down
to start off, Audra.
Cemetery Road. Aderman rocks, fires. That's right on the outside part of the plate. Aderman up 2-0, or excuse me, 0-2, right out of the gate to, do you know what, like what, are they juniors? Like what, do you have the grades and all that?
No, I do not.
Yeah, so one of the next game we go, Aderman misses outside.
We got number 7, Liz Bauer, up for the Spooners here.
Liz Bauer, I thought it's Ava Thompson.
She's.
Oh, we changed it up, okay.
Yeah, that lineup.
Liz Bauer. You know what position she's playing?
I could check here. Gotta get all these things up here.
Liz Bauer for the Rails facing Aderman. 2-2 count. Here's your pitch. Fouls it back. Off the chain link fence.
She's an outfielder, left fielder. Liz Bauer is. Beautiful scoreboard. Brand new out there.
Yeah, brand
Isn't
new
that
scoreboard.
amazing? You can actually see the lights work.
Yeah, that's a nice
I
scoreboard.
love it.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's a strike.
Ooh,
Just low. Just miss low.
That's a good pitch with 2 strikes on her.
Yeah,
you
that
don't
was
want anything down
just
the
missed.
money
Just missed.
here.
Just a hair low. 3-2 the count. Nobody out here, top of the first. Aderman delivers off the fist. Slow roller to second. And a nice play by second baseman. We don't
Georgia
have
Bankston.
our Jordan Bankston.
Georgia Bankston.
Georgia Bankston.
She's
a senior.
Yeah.
Yep, she's a senior.
Yep. We got Hudson Walker playing first base, freshman Hudson Walker.
Paul Aderman's probably tuning in, seeing we got no signal bars, Hollyland creativity together, and at some point in time, there's your picture. It's frustrating, Chantel. Everything was looking good, and all of a sudden, right when we went on the broadcast, so I mean, maybe we have. Kevin told me to use the 2.5 speed, and we probably should have used the 1.2.
Okay.
But still, the camera.
Working out kinks here. It's our first time.
Well, and actually, the speed of it, that shouldn't matter with the camera going in and out. That's the receivers. Maybe I can get some of these wires off here. Maybe that's what it is. I'll put them out here on the windowsill.
Up
See if
next
that
with
works.
Spooners here is Ava Thompson.
That might have helped. Two-one the count. Aderman rocks and fires a little low and inside. Ava Thompson at the plate for the Rails. What does Ava play?
Let me see here. She is a second baseman.
Thompson swings and misses. Full count again, second batter in a row. There's Aderman again. Right down the pipe,
Nice.
right on the knees. Junior Audra Aderman gets a strikeout on Ava Thompson. 2 outs in the inning for the Wildcats.
Audra threw a gem of a game last night in Osceola, so she pitched the first 3 innings. I believe she gave up 1 walk.
If somebody could see this roster we got Layla, and it's Thompson. Could be Thompson, could be Bauer, could be.
I think this is actually Annalie Thompson.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Strike 1 for Annalie. Yeah, so Audra pitched a gem of a game.
Annalie.
Thompson.
Okay. Where do you get Thompson at all that with all
I'm
these
watching
crossed
Game
out?
Changer
Oh, got ya.
over here. I
Okay.
got like 7 screens open.
Okay.
Just trying.
Yeah, the
Come
next
back.
game for sure. The roster we're gonna put roster like good roster, accurate roster on the top of the list.
Yes.
Yeah. Aderman rocks and fires 0-2. Right down the
Slicing
line,
in,
right on the
field
line.
Foul ball.
Just foul.
I believe we have Kenna Cook out there. Oh, no, that's Danny? Riley Johnson, that's who it is there, huh? Left field.
Top of the first inning, Aderman up 0-2, 2 outs. And Anna Lee Thompson up for the Rails. If you're just joining us, Wildcats coming in sitting 1-0 on the season. They got a 10-4 win over Osceola yesterday. There's a line drive right up the middle.
Ooh,
Hit the
and out of
glove
the
in center field. Who's playing center field for the Wildcats, Chantel?
Danny Tellinger?
Danny's going to come up with that play 999 times out of 1,000, but not that one. E8, but Audrey Aderman still got the no-hitter intact. There you see Thompson on first. And who's up at the plate again? Devin Danielson? Or is this?
What number we got here? Steelan. She's safe at 2 here.
Thompson. Aderman right on the outside part of the plate. Strike number 2.
She likes that spot. Catch that outside edge. I believe this is Lindgren, so I'm not sure this is. She wanted
She
it.
held, yeah, she wanted it.
Give it to her
Number
again,
one,
Audra.
number 1, is that down here or is that up there?
Yeah, that's a good
That's
question.
that's on.
This is Lindgren. We'll just go with her last
Yeah.
name.
Where, do they have like a roster?
Didn't get one today.
No, I mean right here. Or
No, that was
oh.
last night.
She had a home run.
She just jacked one.
Home run to left field by number 1 Lindgren, and that
Two-run
puts the
shot.
Rails up 2-0 here in the top of the first. And boy, I tell you, when you give teams extra outs, boy,
They'll capitalize. Yep.
that's what happens. Big time early in the game, though. Number 24, Devin Danielson, up at the plate. Two zip Rails here in the top of the first. Ball
This is
gets
where the
thrown in.
Wildcats need to have a short memory, right? Let that go. Move
Oh, yeah.
on.
Oh, there's a ton of
Next pitch.
softball left. Top of the first.
Audra's
Aderman.
always so cool
Yeah.
up there on the mound, so she doesn't let things phase her. She looks pretty unbothered there by that.
Missed a little high. 1-0 the count. Bases are cleared. It was a 2-run home run from.
Lindgren.
Yeah, and where is she even on that? She's not even on there at all.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that might be Annalie
Oh, yeah, Annalie Lindgren.
and Ava Thompson. I think that's what we got mixed up. But
Well, yeah. We could probably write a new one down as they come up. There's a foul ball, 2-1 the count. Well, and after is heading into the top of the third. We got a few new things coming down the pipeline for all the fans out there in River Falls, YouTube sports broadcasting land.
yeah,
For the Legion of Loyal listeners, we're going to interview Coach Leah Fletcher. And the top of the third, we're going to have a youth. Who's the youth softball girl that's going to interview her?
I believe that is Evie Munoz.
Okay.
And
We have a
she's
picture.
also
Evie. We'll show you what Evie looks like here after the top of the first.
one of the youth spotlight players of the game there. You follow on socials, the River Falls High School Softball Facebook page and Instagram page. You'll see all of our social media.
And there's a strike
we
3
go.
for Aderman. But the Rails get two runs on one hit, and they leave none. It was a home run from Annalie Lindgren, and that was the damage for the Spooner Rails in the top of the first inning, and Wildcats will head to the plate. Hey, let's take a look at Evie. There she is, and she's number 73. Is that correct?
Yep.
Number 73 in your programs, number 1 in your hearts, Evie Munoz. We have another picture of Evie, too. And her favorite softball position is third base or catcher. either she wants to vacation in Bora Bora
She does.
or she did vacation in Bora Bora. We're
That's
not
her
sure.
dream vacation.
That's her dream vacation. And she likes to go, her favorite hairstyle, Chantel, she likes to go with the ponytail and braids. Why
Everybody's
not?
got their own softball hairstyle.
You know
but
what?
You know what?
Yeah, go. You got to go with, you know what? You know Rob Derry, don't you?
Yep.
One of he likes the messy bun. Is
Yeah.
his favorite hairstyle. And you know why he likes the messy bun?
Why is that?
Because he says that the other team, they show up in your messy bun, like, I don't care what my hair looks like. I'm just here to whip your tail. I don't care what it looks like.
It's hard to do the messy bun in softball because you got to do the helmet on
True,
and off, so
true.
you got to redo the bun every time. But
True.
So that's why a lot of girls do like the low ponytails with the bubble braids or like the ponytail braids.
Well, and one of the, just to let people know too, we would have already been on the phone with the Godfather, Kevin Westhouse, to see what the deal is, why the signal's going in and out and the pictures going in and out. But the Godfather is right in the middle of calling a UWRF UW Stevens Point baseball game, so he is unavailable right now. The other thing too I was going to talk about, Chantel, as we'll kind of pop up the field is, looking outstanding actually. Like, did they get some new
The
aggregate?
dirt looks great,
New
yeah.
aggregate, and
Yeah.
then we've got a new scoreboard.
It's
Well,
looking
maybe
real
have
good out
Steve-
here.
Leading off the bottom of the first inning for your Wildcats, number 6, second baseman Georgia J.D. Bankston.
Oh yeah, whoops, yep.
So Lindgren is taking
We
the
got
mound
to update that scoreboard too.
for the Rails. Georgia Bankston up to bat first for your Wildcats. JB is what we like to call her.
Who do we have in the circle number
This is,
1? That's either
Yep, it's Annalie Lindgren there.
Amelie. Yeah, so the left-hander, kind of Ricky Henderson like, Chantel. Do you remember him? He
No.
was a left-hander in the field and a right-hander
Righty.
at the plate.
Sure.
Nice play by shortstop number 24,
Devin.
Devin Danielson with the play at short. One down. And next up for the Wildcats, number 23, is that Hudson Walker?
Yep. Hudson had a great game yesterday. She, I believe, had
What
3
position
hits.
is Hudson playing?
She's playing first for us today. She also pitched yesterday, pitched the last 4 innings. As a freshman coming in the first game, pitching, it's a big role, but she stepped in and did really well. A lot of freshmen on this Wildcat team here this year. Love to see that, though.
Talked to Hudson's dad, head football coach at UWRF, Matt Walker here. He was out at the baseball game today. I'm guessing he's probably swinging
saw
over
him
here.
walk in.
I'm suppose he's over here watching his daughter play now.
Saw him strut in here a little bit ago.
Danielson rocks and fires left-handed. That's high to Walker. Hudson Walker was playing. She played basketball this year for the Wildcats.
She
Freshman.
did.
She was playing a little JV, little varsity. A lot of freshmen on the basketball team this year for the Wildcats.
A lot of those same freshmen
Yeah.
here playing softball,
Yeah.
too. Those good 3-sport athletes, some of them.
There's a few of the St. Croix Valley Fusion are playing. Is Alexis is she out of town right now?
She is out of town. She is playing some sort of national hockey tournament, something or other.
Okay.
But, yeah, I think
And I know
down in Florida.
she'll be. And then speaking of Stevens Point, Alexis Rawson will be playing women's hockey at Stevens Point next year.
She will. That's
Signed it.
awesome for her.
Signed to play with the Pointers next year. Just a bit outside for Danielson. We could probably pop in some Karate Kid little references once in a while, Chantel.
Danielson. Wax on, wax on.
Yeah. Danielson fires one inside, and Hudson Walker fights it off the fist.
Good
2-zip,
quality at
yeah.
bat here for Hudson Walker.
2-zip your score. Bottom of the first inning. Full count to Walker. One down here. as Danielson looks at the sign. Little fastball low and great at bat
Great
for
at
Hudson
bat.
Walker, Chantel.
Way to be patient. See a lot of pitches. So we got Mo Kivel up here at bat, number 11.
Mo Kibble had a good. She's a junior this year, correct?
Yep.
And then she was a stud on the ice for the Fusion this year, and she was coming on pretty strong last year in softball too, wasn't she? That's in
She
the
was.
dirt.
Yeah.
Nice stop there by number 28, the catcher Alaska Johnson, and you're not going to get a better softball name than that, ladies and gentlemen. That is high and deep.
Is it deep?
The wind's up.
Get
and
going.
That baby is gone.
Atta babe, Mo
Chantel Dulas walking all over the call. But we're getting better, ladies and gentlemen, every single inning. And so is Mo Kivel. Hits a bomb to left field. And there's the celebration at home plate. Mo Kivel with one big swing of the bat ties up this ball game at 2 apiece. And Chantel Dulas, your color commentator, is jacked up, ladies and gentlemen.
That's fun to watch right there.
Little fastball right over the inside part of the plate. What'd she do with it, Chantel?
She took that and she launched it. Turned on it quick.
And now batting for the Wildcats, number 14, Ava Larson. And Ava, she was playing a solid third base last year. Is that where they have her this year?
She's playing third, yep. She is
Okay.
a solid player, absolutely.
Yeah, Kibble hit that one high and deep and got it up. There's no flag out here, but I think the wind is kind of
Blowing out today?
not a huge
Not a lot.
not a
She got all of that, though.
yeah, she drilled it. Little change up inside and a little high. And as always, thanks to our major sponsor for all things River Falls Wildcat Sports, First National Bank of River Falls. Their logo's up there in the upper right-hand corner as Larson goes down swinging.
Next up, 22, Jasmine Schwantz.
We're
Keeping
I
that
heard a
2-2
rumor.
alive.
Yeah, we're keeping the number 22 alive, and we're also the softball nickname. Rumor has it is she's going to be called the Yard Dog.
Oh, I like it.
See if Jasmine Swans can put the bat on the ball here. And do you have any of the stats from yesterday, like what some of the players did?
Yeah, I do. Jasmine is such a powerful hitter. If she gets a hold of one, man, she hits the ball hard.
Strong girl, strong girl.
She's a Schwantz, you know. She goes 100% all day, every day.
That's a good swing, but
Beat it out.
that was a good pitch, good location by Danielson to get the third out of the inning. But Wildcats tie it up at 2 apiece here in the bottom half of the first inning. We're going to head to inning number 2, and I'm going to get that fixed up. Watch this, Chantel. I got this. Figured this out. Right there. Change up the inning. Got the innings on there, ready to rock.
That's impressive.
Hey, we're going to run a little quick commercial and take a little break here.
All right.
Locally rooted and proudly running for 120 years, the First National Bank of River Falls consistently supports the community through donations and volunteer initiatives. First National Bank of River Falls, serving up big bank services with a small town charm.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again to Jeff Johnson and all the fine folks down at First National Bank of River Falls and Prescott as well. Some of our other sponsors so far for this season, American Family Insurance, Jared Hines Agency. He's down in Ellsworth, but he covers Minnesota and Wisconsin for your insurance needs. Tarnation Tavern, down at the corner of Maple and Main. For Charlie Cat hot chicken and live music, check out Tarnation Tavern.
Up for the rails here, number 20, Chloe Swanger. She's a third baseman for them.
Mo Kibble tied it up. There's been 2 home runs in 1 inning here.
Exciting ball game so
Yeah.
far.
Lindgren knocked one out. Was it Lindgren or
Yep.
Yeah, Lindgren knocked one out of the park in the top of the first, a 2-run shot. And Morgan Kibble hit one deep to left field as well, and she had a 2-run bomb. Aderman in the circle. Hit the reset button instead of 0-0. It's 2-2.
That's a good pitch.
Just missed. Who's up the plate here?
Chloe Swanger.
Chloe Swanger.
Number 20.
What position does she play?
She's a third baseman.
Third baseman, Chloe Swanger. Have you been to Spooner before, Chantel?
I don't believe I have.
Swanger takes a walk. Well, I'm going to tell for everybody sort of listening and kind of watching because the cameras are acting up. But the Spooner Golf Club is one of the cooler golf clubs in Wisconsin, I think. We've
Okay.
been up there a few times. Nice town. Got a buddy named Tim Reedy up there. You probably know, do you know the Stelricks at all? Nate and Steve Stelrick are from Spooner, Wisconsin.
I've heard that name before, but I
Their
don't
son,
know.
Nate's son Austin is a
Basketball
junior
player?
basketball player.
Yep. Hi, buddy.
Yeah. Aderman gets a strike swinging high. This is up to bat now is number 28, Alaska Johnson.
She's their catcher.
Yeah, Alaska's the catcher. That's the Dulas clan right there.
Yep. Son Jama wanted to say hi. Rail's got a run around first here.
Aderman's pitch just a little low. 2-2 the count. Nobody out here in the top of the second inning. Swanger cheering for Alaska at the plate. That one just a hair low. Just missed. 3-2 the count. Aderman's gone 3-2 to 3 batters so far here in the game. Was almost out of that first inning, but I tell you what, was it Layla Thompson? But the person that stung it to center, I mean, it was a shot.
It was a shot.
And sometimes, did you play outfield when you played softball, or were you infielder?
I was a shortstop.
Yeah, but when you're in outfield, sometimes those when the ball gets squared up in a certain way and they knuckleball at you.
Those ones that are straight at you,
Yeah.
those are the tough ones.
Yeah, and they knuckleball, and they're harder than they look. Alaska Johnson goes down on strike swinging for the first out of the inning here in the top of the second. And next up to the plate, Piper Stunderland. What position
Right
is Piper?
field.
Piper is a right fielder. That's a strike right in the inside corner, and the ump called it.
It's good to see Audra full strength here. Last year she struggled with that foot injury quite a bit.
And Swanger going on not a pass ball, but
First
just
dive.
right in Swanger went head first into second base, and she got, I think some of her teammates are chuckling in the brand new dugouts that they have out here. Yeah, that's the other thing. We haven't talked about that yet. They got brand new dugouts.
Very nice. It's nice to see they move the dugouts down away farther,
Yeah.
so give fans more room to see.
Because I remember last year we couldn't see first base where we were sitting.
It was difficult, yeah, but hey, we're bringing in more fans every year, so we need more
Yeah.
space.
That's right. Aderman just missed a little high and outside. 2-2 the count. There you see Swanger on second. And Snunderland at the plate for the Rails. That one
Nice
right there,
pitch.
right down the middle, right on the knees. And Aderman gets her. I don't think Snunderland knew the count there.
She wasn't quite sure.
Either that, or she thought maybe she got 4 strikes.
Number 23, Olivia Webster.
Number 23, Olivia Webster, up. She is the DP, so designated player.
Yeah. I like the white belt Olivia has on with they got the black uniform, the white belt kind of makes it pop.
Sure does.
Aderman rocks and fires. That one's fouled off kind of straight back off the JV baseball field fence.
Wildcats in their home white jerseys with the navy pinstripes. Those are my favorite.
Are those new jerseys this year? Or those?
Last year. They
I was
new
gonna say, I
last
thought-
year.
Yeah.
I just think they look sharp. Anything pinstripe.
Yeah, I agree. That one's right on the outside part of the plate, and he called it. Pretty good view here behind home plate. We're a little off centered here, but in the booth, not the camera angle.
Another
That one's
foul
fouled
ball.
straight back. Still 1-2. 2 outs here in the top of the second. Pretty good crowd filtering in.
Little spooner rail guy down there catching foul balls.
Aderman delivers. That's right down
Strike
the gut.
three.
And Wildcats
Held him.
4 up, 3 down for River Falls as we head to the bottom of the second. And we'll take a look at some sponsors here while we're. When's the next game for the Wildcats? Do they play this weekend at all? Or
Not this weekend. Next week they have 2 away games, non-conference. I know they're at Ellsworth and Baldwin on Tuesday and Ellsworth on Thursday.
okay. And
Hoping to get those in.
Baldwin. Well, in Ellsworth, Baldwin's usually has a pretty solid team, don't
They're
they?
usually pretty strong, yeah. Playing at Mill Pond Park over there in Baldwin, beautiful
Yeah.
complex.
One of the stories and I probably will. It might not be this week. It might be the next week. But I was gonna do a story on Nick Johnson. You know who he is. He's the boys basketball. So you probably don't see this too often, but he's the boys basketball coach for Prescott. And he's won a state title for the Cardinals, and then he's also the girls softball coach,
Sure.
and they won a state title last year.
That's
Not-
impressive.
Not too many coaches that have won
Can say you've
two,
done that,
two
yeah.
state titles in 2 different sports.
That's pretty impressive, yeah.
Well, yeah, stick around here right after the Wildcats finish the bottom of the second. We'll go down and we'll swing down and listen to Evie interview Coach Fletcher.
That'll be fun. A little in-game interview there like they do in the pros.
You know what I like about this game already, and fans may not have been able to hear it, but I think they probably have. But Angie playing, is Angie doing the DJing down
She
there?
is, yeah.
I like her music choice.
Great choices.
I like her playlist during the game. Danielson just a little low and outside. Ball 1 here, and we have
Number
is this
0,
Caitlin Moe?
freshman Caitlin Moe.
That was a good swing.
She's got a beautiful
yeah,
swing.
and she's got some good speed
She
too.
almost beat that out, yeah. Caitlin's a wonderful kid. I love her. She works so dang hard.
Yeah, Caitlin. You can see when certain stuff sticks out like a sore thumb, and Caitlin Moe has a textbook swing right there.
She works at it. If you drive by her house, probably 6 out of 7 days a week, she'll be out there swinging.
Assistant coach Ryan Schurz on first base, on the first base coaching box, looking in there. He is right there.
We got number 3, Kenna Cook, up to bat here.
Kenna pitches a little bit too, doesn't she?
I am unsure of that. I don't know.
But is she playing right field today?
She's playing left field
Left
today.
field, okay.
Yep. Riley Johnson's out in right.
That pitch from Danielson just a little high. Danielson right on the outside part of the plate. And Cook goes down swinging for out number 2 for the Wildcats.
Want me to start
And
heading
Danny,
down there?
yeah, go ahead. Yeah, Danny, does Steve and Danny, did they say their last name? Is it Pellinger?
I think it's
Pellinger.
Pellinger.
Pellinger or
Pellinger.
Ger?
Yeah.
I should know that.
So just hit this button.
Yep.
To green?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Center fielder Danny Pellinger at the plate for the Wildcats. That one's just a bit outside, but they got a strike one called. Chantel Dulas is going down to the third base dugout to get the interview ready for the in-game interview for Coach Fletcher. That one's outside. 1-1 the count. And once again, folks, if you're just tuning in, we apologize. There's a nice little slap line drive right down the line for Pellinger. And she pulls up with a stand-up double right down the line for sophomore center fielder Danny Pellinger. And it'll bring number 7, Riley Johnson, to the plate for the Wildcats. Well, we apologize. The cameras were working fine, and then all of a sudden, when the game kind of started, I don't know. They're going in and out. Johnson hits a slow grounder to second. There's out number 3. And 2-2 as we head to the top of the third. And let's head on down there. And
We don't have her now. She's not here.
Okay.
So we might have to pivot to the third inning there.
Okay, that's okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Justin Wilson is in the house. They're just going in and out. I mean, it's they're on, but they're just going in and out. Yeah.
Evie Munoz went to the park. We might have to do it after the third inning here. She's running
Good
back
Lord.
now. That was a great hit by Danny there.
Yeah, just
Nice
a line
solid
shot
line
right
drive.
down the line. Danny was about from the middle of the year kind of to the end of the year. She was a freshman too, but she was coming on big time last year.
Absolutely. There's a lot of girls that have to step up.
Well, one girl that stepped up already so far, Morgan Kibble, with a first inning bomb. Wildcats here, if you're just joining us, we're going to fix that scoreboard because it's the third inning now.
Little footloose going by Clifton.
Oh, yeah. Clifton's she's a big-time DJ.
Got the bangers going.
Yeah, she's a big-time DJ. Leading off for the Rails here in the top of the third inning, number 7,
Liz Bauer.
leadoff, Liz Bauer.
We'll do it after this inning. Okay.
I think Liz. There's Audra Aderman in the circle, rocks and fires. That's right on the inside part of the plate for strike number 1. Did Liz Bauer, the other thing too, like for next game, like have them probably on 2 different pages, and then write what they did, you know.
Sure. Okay.
And then because we can say last time up, because I think she walked, but actually I
can
don't
look
think
up
she
game
did.
changer here, but
Actually, you know what? She didn't, because I think we were. It was the first 2 batters got out, and then the third batter got on, and then there was a home run.
she grounded out
Yeah.
to Georgia Banks.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, the first 2 batters got out in the first inning.
Oh, wind's picking up here.
Yeah. You see that? Yeah, it's. There. Whoop. Aderman just missed inside. Here, I'm going to take this
Ava Thompson up to bat here for the Rails.
Liner to second. Nice play by Bankston over at second base for
Georgia has great.
Out number one.
Georgia has great range over there at second base.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you without a doubt, all-star photographer Steve Pellinger over at the first base side, he is outstanding, and it is not his fault because the camera keeps coming in and out.
Just a bit
There's
high.
a missed throw by Ava Larson over at third.
Got her at 2.
And Ava
Oh.
Thompson slides in just safe under the tag. Ava Thompson reaches on air and goes to second on the throw. 1 down, 1 on for the Rails. And number 8, Layla Thompson at the plate for Spooner. 2-2 your score here in the top of the third. Having some camera difficulties here, but we're chugging along. If you're in your car and just listening to the broadcast, I guess you don't know any otherwise. I've done that quite a few times actually. Otterman misses inside. Well, we'll definitely, as soon as this game's over and I give the Godfather Kevin Westhouse a call, I'm sure he'll kind of know what it is. I know these. We used these same cameras last year. They were brand spanking new.
Yeah.
And I know the distance away is not a problem because we've used them before.
Yep.
So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is.
New Wi-Fi
It's a
system up here.
Yeah, we do have, and we appreciate that too with from David Crail. School helped us out with some Wi-Fi out here, and maybe the Wi-Fi
Could be it.
is
there.
acting up, but and I think it does. Because there is a password, so I mean, if there was a ton of people on there, that might mess it up. But that's a swat down the
Fair
right
ball.
field line, fair. Number 8, Layla Thompson with a run-scoring
Errant
double.
throw. Nobody's at third.
And Layla Thompson will slide into third on the throwing area. So
Coach Fletcher calls time. We need to talk that over. This is Annalie Lindgren, who's
Yeah.
up to bat here. We won't want to give her anything good again.
oh, did she hit an opposite field bomb?
I believe that was her.
No, or was it
Right.
Devin Danielson hit the home run, didn't she, or not? No, that'd have been
Nope, she's.
Amelie Lindgren.
Yeah, Lindgren.
Yeah,
Homered on
okay.
a fly ball to left
Yeah,
field.
so she hit an opposite field bomb. So I thought when I said she was Ricky Henderson, I thought she was. Well, while they're having a meeting on the, not on the mound, but in the circle, we'll say thanks to our sponsors, Tarnation Tavern, Jared Hines, The Big Fish, and Jeremy and Dana Cudd with Property Executives Realty.
Thank you so much, sponsors. Couldn't do it without you.
That's right. You guys did a heck of a job garnering all those.
Great community we live in.
And we might need to use some of those sponsorship dollars to get some, to check out the cameras here. Well, it's going to be maybe a little tougher to hit a home run because the wind just seemed like it just all of a sudden switched
Shifted,
directions,
yeah.
and it's coming in straight from the northwest, which is coming in straight from center field. I did read on the weather report, Chantel, that we in Wisconsin here, we were going to get all 4 seasons of weather in 4 days. So we had kind of spring on Thursday, kind of summer today, a little bit earlier today was 72 as Aderman's second pitch is just inside ball 1. 1-1 the count, 1 out.
Then next week we will be in the,
And then
the
it's
sprinter.
kind of summer, and then tomorrow is kind of a fall day, and then Sunday might be winter with a little bit of snow. Nice play at
Caitlin
short.
Moe.
Who's the
Got me
shortstop
out.
for the
Caitlin Moe.
Wildcats? Caitlin Moe with a a freshman?
Yeah, freshman.
She's a good-looking ball player.
She is. She's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah, that's a big time play. So that was a we're gonna fix that. Get the scoreboard. Fielder's choice run scoring for the Rails. They lead 4-2. Grounder to third. Larson scoops it up, fires to first.
Perfect. There
And
you
Hudson
go.
Walker
Good time to redeem herself there.
grabs that one for the third out of the inning. But not before the Rails score 2 in the top of the third inning. 4-2 is your score. And we head to the bottom of the inning. And
Do you want to pull up any more of those Wildcat
yeah,
players?
let's do it. Let's
Youth
talk.
players?
Let's talk about them. There we go. Well, there's
We did Evie.
okay.
So
let's
Reese.
take a look at this girl right
Yeah.
here by the name of Reese Visker. Talk about Reese for a little bit. Do you know her? I know her dad, Chad.
No, Chad. Who doesn't know Chad, right? Reese Visger, sister of Ella Visger. She's a freshman, playing some JV and varsity time there.
Okay.
So she is a 7th grader at Meyer Middle School. Favorite position is first base.
A
And
girl after my own heart.
her hero is none other than her sister, Ella.
Geez, you know what? You can't get any. That's going to be some good Christmas presents down the road for saying that.
Loves that. Favorite sunflower seeds, she loves the dill pickle, and her answer was dill pickle, duh. And then one of the questions was, who's your favorite softball player? And her answer to that is, I don't really know any, but my dad said my mom was pretty good in college.
So her favorite player, softball player, is her mom.
I guess so. She doesn't
Yeah.
really know, though.
Yeah, both the Viskers have helped out a ton. They've been as you are as well, but pretty instrumental in youth softball. They've been really engaged in youth softball as well.
Leading off the
Absolutely.
third inning for your Wildcats.
I don't think Chad sleeps. You could text him any time of the day. He's available. He's always doing stuff. I don't think he sleeps.
There's Coach Schurz on coaching first base over there, and up to the plate for the Wildcats.
Georgia Bankston.
The leadoff here,
Yep,
number
top of the
6,
order here.
Georgia Bankston, the second baseman. Bankston takes that one just a little inside, 1-0. So what? Name the seniors that we have on the. So you got.
So we
I
have
know
Georgia.
Alexis Ralston isn't here, but we have Georgia.
Yep, and then Alexis Ralston, who
Yeah.
will be back, I believe, next week. And then Lauren. Lauren Schulte,
Okay.
I want to say. Yeah. She's been with the program for all 4 years. Wonderful kid. She's first to pick up equipment all the time. She's just, whatever you want out of her, she's going to give 110%. She's just a wonderful kid. Super smart kid, too.
Bankston hits one to short.
Beat
It's
it out. There she
Great
goes.
speed by Georgia Bankston, the speedy second baseman.
JB.
And I think you almost have to give that a hit. She scooped that pretty cleanly at short, didn't she?
Hit it hard.
Yeah, hot shot. Bankston on first with a hustle single, and it brings up Hudson Walker, the
See
Wildcat
what,
first baseman.
Coach Fletcher calls here, giving her the signals.
Walker did her surname last at bat. She walked. On base percentage 1,000 here today.
I like that.
What's all that yellow tubing over there? Is that
It's
for,
capping for on top of the fence, so it's
Oh,
new
I got
stuff.
it. Oh, and
The
so
other
that
stuff's
they're
kind
gonna.
of old, so
I
we'll
got it.
get rid of that.
That'll pop.
It will. We also have a windscreen that'll go out
Yeah, that'll look
center
nice.
field there. I believe it says Wildcat softball. It's going to look really nice out there. Jason Schwantz might have to find a new spot, though.
Is he out in
He's
in left?
designated out to center field. That's where he has to sit.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he doesn't yell at the
That
umps.
that one was a little low and outside, but they called it a strike at the knees on the outside corner, out number 1 for the Wildcats. Bankston's on first. And
Mo Kibble up to
Mo
bat
Kibble,
here.
the catcher, she homered in the first inning. She's trying to go opposite field bomb. That's going to be foul, though.
Now batting for the Cats, the catcher, number 11, Mo Kibble.
Yeah, Kibble with a 2-run bomb in the bottom of the first. And that scored Hudson Walker. Walker had walked in the first. Now Bankston's on first. Kibble back up at the plate. Yeah, for the St. Croix Valley Fusion, Kibble was the second leading point scorer for the Fusion on the ice.
Was she really? That's
Jane
good.
Jane Volgren was the top point scorer, and Kibble right on her heels.
JB stealing 2. Nice.
Bankston slides in, not even close. Georgia's got some speed.
Good read for her. Scoring position here. Come on, Mo. Bring her in.
Danielson looks at the sign. Roxanne delivers. That's outside.
She doesn't like the sign. Does she wax it off then?
Yeah. Wax on, wax off. Kibble's going to try to paint the fence right here. Swung at a high strike. Strike 3 right on the letters for out number 2.
All right, we'll try this again with the interview here.
Okay.
Okay.
And Ava Larson comes to the plate. 2 down. Bankston on second. Our color commentator extraordinaire, Chantel Dulas, is heading down to the third base dugout to get Evie Munoz to get her in-game interview ready for Leah Fletcher. Larson swings and fouls that one straight back to behind the plate. Well, I tell you what, Tim Kibble, that'd be the father of the home run hitting Mo Kibble, and Steve Pellinger, the father of Danielle Pellinger. Those guys were here very early with Chantel and myself, and the cameras were all set up. Everything was good to go, looking good, and all of a sudden, once the game starts, they're just kind of popping in and out. And what do? That's a hot shot to second base, and Ava Larson hit a hot shot. Rails knocked it down. There's for out number 3. They head to the top of the 4th. Still ahead 4-2.
Greg,
and we're
can
gonna.
you hear us?
Yeah, we can. Yep, we're good to go.
All right, Greg can hear us. We
Yes.
have-
Evie's going to interview Coach Fletcher right now. I think they might have turned it off.
Last night,
There we go.
as
We got it.
two,
Well, they're working on it.
First win feels good. Okay, it's good to get one to open the season with. Special about this team is that they have grits and they're super competitive, so it's fun to watch them.
your your team motto this is bar. Can you tell me what it's and how the players are raising the bar?
Just every single day and everything by taking feedback on every day at practice. Go Cats.
Thank you.
Well, that was a great interview by Evie Munoz, and kind of like the cameras. Good gracious almighty. But we're going to fix the scoreboard here. Top of the 4th inning. And that was Chloe Swanger. She flied out for the first out of the inning. And up next, number 28, the catcher, Alaska Johnson, up at the plate for the Rails. It was just like the cameras. It was coming in and out,
Oh,
in and
shoot.
out, in and out, and there you could hear. I mean, some of it worked and some of it didn't. but
Okay.
we'll have
Fine-tuning
to-
things for next time.
Yeah. Aderman's pitch is a little low and inside. 2-0 to
Alaska.
Alaska Johnson. Yep. 4-2 your score. Rails ahead. We're here in the top of the 4th, 1 down. Aderman's been throwing a gem. They just gave up and actually the first 2 runs were unearned, and the other 2 were as well.
Yeah.
So just two errors for. Excuse me. They had 3, I guess, if you're going to count. Yeah. So there was another throw
error.
Yeah, to get to third, but yeah, that one's going to be just foul. Larson picked it up, threw it cleanly, but Johnson's going to have to come back to the plate to take another rip at it. 2-2 is the count. Yeah, we had a Aaron center, and then we had one at third on an overthrow, and then on a throw back, I think from left.
field.
But I don't even know if that throw is going to get the girl out anyway. So probably just 2 errors. But I think the way they count it, before unearned for Aderman here, but Wildcats definitely still in this one. Melissa Wilson is in the house.
Broadcast.
Little changeup
queen
right there. Right on the inside part of the plate. Beautiful changeup by Aderman.
Love to see her switching up her pitches like that, going off speed, making those batters think.
Piper Stunderland up at the plate for the Railroaders. Rumor has it, Chantel, that Audra does a lot of off-season pitching to a guy named Torrey Prigge.
Oh, yeah?
Torrey Prigge does a lot of catching for her.
Is he a bucket dad?
I think
Sits on a bucket?
Well, that's what I think. I don't think Torrey is a bucket list for many people. You have to know him before you leave the earth. Torrey Prigge is definitely a guy that you should meet and know.
Yeah.
But I don't think he uses an actual bucket to catch. I think he is a finely tuned athlete, and I think he does. Squat down.
Actually gets in his
He's
squat,
a
huh?
catcher for the River Falls Groupers.
Oh, wow, that's impressive.
And I think he does have the little knee saver he pads.
Yeah.
So I think that helps him. It's kind of sort of cheating a little bit, but not really.
Yeah, I agree with that. Living with a catcher. I've been
that's
told
right.
multiple times.
Do they do the knee savers in softball or not?
I mean, it's an option, but if you ask Jordan Torres, no, you do not use knee savers.
Well, the groupers do.
I guess it's acceptable for 35 and older.
Audra Aderman right on the outside part of the plate and gets, I think, Stunderland looking. And the Wildcats have a 3-up, 3-down top of the 4th inning. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Wildcats down 4-2. Good ball game here on the campus of River Falls High School. Chantel, I had an outstanding conversation today. I'm going to get some ads up here for the fine folks that sponsor Wildcat softball. I had an outstanding conversation today with your superintendent, Mr. David Bell.
David Bell.
For a little story we're working on for next
Okay.
week. He talked about some of the proposed, they're not all, it's not a done deal they're going to happen, but he talked about some of the proposed Department of Education changes coming down the pipeline.
Yeah.
May or may not be coming, but we talked a little bit about that, and just kind of the overall, it ended up kind of being a sort of like kind of a state of the school district kind of a deal.
Okay.
Look at those two. But
He's a
hey,
super
it was
nice
Dana Cudd's birthday. Steve, so just to kind of let this, you guys are not doing anything wrong. I'm not doing anything wrong as far as I know, but it just they're just kind of coming in and out. It's a signal, and I don't know what we're doing. Maybe I don't know. I have no idea. But one of the things that I did, Kevin told me to put it on 2.5, and I usually did 1.5 on the speed of it. But I don't think that has anything to do with that. That'll slow the video down, but it doesn't make it go in and out. So anyway, we're getting it. Like, it's just come in and out for a second and come back on, and Yep.
Leading off for your Wildcats, number 22, Jazzy Schwantz.
Schwantz takes a rip at it too.
Good solid hit there. Make contact. Out at first.
Shears gives Schwantz a little fist bump there as she runs by. Boy, Jazzy Schwantz has a good swing too.
She does.
There's a lot of that girl's gonna hit a lot of home runs. I have a
She's
feeling.
very powerful.
There's a big
Got a
swing.
hold of that one.
Going to right field. That could get over the head, and it does.
Oh, then we.
Yeah, that could be interference. They're gonna give her second easy. They might give her third. I don't know though.
Coach Fletcher knows the rules.
Yeah, Yeah, Caitlin Moe with a big swing. That got over the right fielder's head. And
Just kept tailing on her.
And Moe
Right
is
fielder
with a
couldn't catch that.
stand-up double. Caitlin Moe, she's 2 for 2 today, right? She had an infield single. Is that right?
Oh, gosh, you're making me work here.
No, I think, or does she? And next up for the Wildcats, number 3, Kenna Cook. Coach Fletcher hoping Kenna starts cooking here at the plate.
Cooking up a little something.
Cooking up a little. See what Kenna's cooking up. Danielson missed away, low and away.
Mo's got some speed out there on the base path. That's fun to see. She's aggressive.
Yeah, what'd Caitlin Moe do her first at bat? She either had I thought she had a infield single, and Kenna Cook pops it up to the pitcher. Danielson calls that one off, calls everybody off, and takes it herself for out number 2. And next up for the Wildcats, number 24, Danny Pollinger, and she Danny had a rip last time at bat.
That was a nice line drive by Danny.
Yeah, Pellinger. She had a line drive double in the I believe in the 2nd inning. Pellinger takes a strike on the outside part of the plate. Caitlin Moe on second base, cheering her on. What do you think Coach Fletcher's dialing up right now? Boy, that one just missed. That looked like it was in the same spot.
Danny loves to hit those
1-1
little line drives to right field. Which would be perfect right now. Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
No. 1-1 the count. 2-1.
I like that aggressive lead by Caitlin Moe out there. Try to make that catcher do something here with that ball.
Yeah, she was halfway to third there. Moe on second. Pellinger at the plate. 2-2 your count, 2 down. Danielson pitching well for the Rails today too. She gave up a 2-run bomb to Kibble in the bottom of the 1st, and after that, goose eggs for the Wildcats. Little soft liner to grounder to first. That's going to be safe. You got to give that a base hit too.
Caitlin Moe scores for the Wildcats there on the overthrow.
Yeah, Pellinger, that was fielded cleanly thrown, and she was going to beat that regardless. And I if you're scoring at home, I think you give a hit to Pellinger, and then an error, and then a run scored on the throw.
Absolutely, that was a good, solid, hard hit by Danny. Good at bat. Good way to be patient. Find that pitch that
How
she
many
likes.
people do you think we do have scoring at home? I've always kind of wondered that, like actually doing the scorebook at home.
Oh, at home, yeah.
I'm kind of kidding, but. You know how they say that too on like baseball broadcasts. Like if you're scoring at home, that's a 5-4-3 double play. You know.
Make sure you mark it right in your book at home.
Yeah, my granddad used to do that.
Yeah.
He actually he was scoring I think it was the 1956 World Series when Don Larson threw a no-hitter.
Okay.
He was scoring the game. Like he has the sheet of paper.
Yeah.
He scored a perfect game.
My grandpa used to do the scorebook too for when I played in high school, and it turns out I always had way more hits than what the actual scorebook
You know
said,
what?
You know, Grandpa padded my stats a little.
Grandpas are allowed to do that. That was an aggressive play, and it's going to work out to perfection. Rails catcher Alaska Johnson was just going to throw it. She threw it right back to Danielson, and Danny Pellinger was on her horse, and she rounded second
Sneaking
all the
over
way.
to
Yeah,
third there.
snuck over to third. So with 2 down, the Wildcats have already gotten 1 run on a single by Pellinger. Then Pellinger heads up, base running is over at third.
Kenna Cook.
Yeah, Riley Johnson.
Riley Johnson.
Riley
Yeah, my
Johnson at the plate for the Wildcats with it's 0-2. Danielson ahead of the count. As the wind's picking up, you can hear it in the microphones. Johnson rips one foul to the right that goes over in the baseball field. Well, we'll get this figured out. We'll talk to the Godfather. So if you want to tune in to our next broadcast, we were going to have this thing all worked out. There's Coach Ryan Schurz over at first base. I'm guessing he's wishing that Riley Johnson will come visit him down at first base.
Maybe he's got a Jolly Rancher, a
He could. He could.
little candy snack for when they
could.
reach first, huh?
When you were coaching, did you ever do some incentivize good play
Yeah, for sure.
with candy?
With candy, that
With
always
candy?
helps. Yeah, when you get on first, you get usually fist bumps help too.
Sure.
Right? It's always
There's
fun
a
to get
nice swing.
That's
Fly ball
trouble.
to right. Wynn held it up. Second baseman took it.
She went out there to get that ball.
And Riley Johnson flies out for the third out of the inning. But not before the Wildcats get one on a single by Danny Pellinger. And it brings the Wildcats back within one. 4-3 your score as we head to the top of the fifth. Let's go get that changed. Man, Angie has the songs rocking.
Tunes.
Angie, you know what? Next time we go, whether we're at Johnny's Bar celebrating a victory or maybe having a meeting. Sometimes you have a meeting, but
Yeah.
or we can go to Tarnation Tavern and get some. We can go to maybe
Charlie
either
Cat
this
chicken.
place right here, or we could go to get some Charlie Cat hot chicken at this place right here. But I am going to ask either Dave Dittman or Fred Barr if they can give Angie. They can just give credits.
Touch tunes.
Touch
yeah.
tune credits, and she is
Just rack 'em
definitely doing the. She's DJing when I'm
She'll
there.
get the party started.
Oh yeah. Boy, the weathercasters were not lying. So we started out easily could have worn shorts
Yep.
and a t-shirt, and like an hour later, the jackets are coming on. I can see
Yep.
everybody's jackets
Everybody's
are coming
bundling up,
on.
blankets, jackets.
And the people that did wear shorts, look like they're jumping around.
They're questioning themselves right now.
Yep,
What
trying-
did I do?
Yeah.
Speaking of that,
Well,
I'm gonna put my jacket on.
yeah, speaking of Johnny's too, yeah, take your time. But, ladies and gentlemen, so next Wednesday at 7 o'clock, we're going to have the River Falls Softball Coaches Show. We'll have the seniors on and Coach Leah Fletcher. And probably about a 30-minute show. And it'll be live, and it'll be held at Johnny's. You can either come down and watch it, or you can watch it on River Falls Sports Broadcasting. They called
Fair
it a
ball.
fair ball, yeah.
Okay.
It was right in front of
Out.
the plate. Great play by Mo Kivel behind the plate.
Way to hop and stick with that. Yeah.
Quick as a cat, Mo Kivel right out from behind the plate. Scoops it up, fires down to Hudson Walker for out number one.
Umpires are going to discuss that, see if that was right.
I did not think it made the.
I thought it was foul.
I did too.
Yeah.
And actually that's actually good umpiring because the home plate umpire really can't. Mo got up so quick and was blocking his view.
Tough to see there. Yep. They're
Yeah,
calling
okay.
it out. All right.
First base umpire said it got far enough, and/or didn't hit the plate. Actually, it can hit the plate, I think.
And bounce into
Yeah.
fair for
And-
sure.
and
Yeah.
it did go forward, but I just thought it has to get out of the box, and I don't think it did, but they said it did. Out number one. If you're a Wildcat fan, you like that.
Oh, then hit by pitch.
Yeah. And that was leadoff batter Liz Bauer. She got hit right in the shin on a pitch that went about 38 feet. Four to 3 your score. We're here in the top of the fifth inning. One down, and number 9, Ava Thompson at the plate for your Spooner Railroaders. What was your number in softball, Chantel?
23.
23.
Big-
Same as the Jet, Jordan Torres.
Yeah, big Jordan fan around here. Michael Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That was a
get her.
great throwdown by Kibble.
Love that aggressiveness. They just pop up and go for it. Hudson was ready there, and also Riley was doing a great job backing up in right field. Love to see the rotations there.
Yeah. Do you remember who? Oh, never mind. That was a dumb question. I was just about to ask you who caught last year. That was Jordan
I
Torres.
think I
and
might know her.
She's yeah. So they, Wildcats had what a senior class they had last year with Jordan Torres and Schwans and Lily Burke.
Yeah.
And they had some all three playing in college.
They are, yep.
Jordan Torres playing at Luther, Schwann's over at Minnesota State, and Lily Burke over at Concordia St. Paul.
Yes.
And all their seasons are just underway too. So how
They're
are
about
those
mid.
how are those three doing? I know Schwann's is still hurt. She
Yep,
had
she's not cleared yet to play, but
tore
rehab's going.
ACL right
Yeah.
like in Chippewa Falls game like right after or right toward the end of the season. Yeah.
Yep, but she's rehabbing, doing really well,
Yeah.
on track for rehab. She'll be back stronger than ever next year. Yeah, Jordan's doing great at Luther. She loves
Coming right back at you, Chantel.
the program there, coaching staff, teammates. Everything's going really well. They're just they just wrapped up their spring games in Florida today, so they played about 12 games in
Oh, geez.
8 days. It was a lot of games, but they did well.
Well, I got to watch the one game they played Bethany
Yep.
Lutheran. It was about a week or so ago, a couple weeks ago. Ava Larson makes the play in foul territory. Little,
Hop, skip, and a jump over there.
yeah, she about tripped over the bag, but caught the foul ball for out number 2.
Layla Thompson.
Aderman's been cruising here the last couple innings.
And yeah, Lily Burke's been doing great at Concordia there. She's hitting the ball really well and playing outfield for them.
Is she playing center field?
I believe she's playing left field, but
Okay.
I've heard great things. She's doing great out there too. Yeah.
That's a hot shot to first, foul. This is number 8, Layla Thompson. Wonder if Layla's parents were big fans of Eric Clapton. You know what song I'm talking about?
Layla.
Yes.
Yeah. That is a good tune.
My father-in-law, Denny Pike, has got a speeding ticket once, and it was a true story. He told the cop, like, why were you going so fast? He's like, I wasn't paying attention. I was listening to Layla, and I got a little fired up.
Got me going.
Got a little fired up, and I hit the gas pedal a little too hard. Thompson at the plate. Aderman on the rubber. She's fixing something on her, glove.
She's taking signs.
Oh, got ya.
So Coach Ryan
Shot right to Mo at short.
out at 2.
Boy, I tell you what, Caitlin Mo has some just smooth hands at shortstop. That's one of the smoother fielding shortstops that I've seen in quite some time for the
Yep.
Wildcats.
Yeah. Like
Just
I said,
with pure hands, just how the hands get down, and
she works very hard. She's a good player.
so we head to the bottom of the 5th. Wildcats down 4-3, and we're going to take this opportunity to say thank you to First National Bank of River Falls.
First National Bank of River Falls is a proud sponsor of River Falls High School. We've been sponsoring River Falls High School athletics for over 50 years. We're proud to support area students, student athletes, and educators within our schools. Together, we are building a better community, one child at a time.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Thanks again, once again, thanks to First National Bank of River Falls for their sponsorship for River Falls Sports Broadcasting. And Chantel, our third Wildcat player of the game, none other than number 15, Tegan Wiersma. What do you know about Tegan? I know her mom and dad. I know Gavin and Kristen.
Tegan is a second grader at Greenwood Elementary. She loves playing first base or pitcher. Her favorite ice cream is vanilla or cookie dough. If she could be any animal, she'd be a spider monkey because they're cute. And then when asked the question, do you hit dingers or bunt? And she said dingers.
Whoop, get rid of that.
First National Bank of River Falls is a proud
Top of the lineup here for the Cats, Georgia Bankston.
Danielson fires one in, a little low. Nice stop there by Alaska Johnson. Bankston at the plate, 2-0 the count. Bankston up 3-0. Coach Fletcher clapping for some runners on base. Allie Herstein in the building as well. 3-1 is your count. Danielson
I think it was just
delivers.
Lila's birthday yesterday.
And Danielson fires a rocket right down the middle. Georgia Bankston working the pitcher. Runs the count full. Danielson delivers. That's off the plate, ball 4. And the speedy leadoff hitter, Georgia Bankston, is on first.
We'll take that.
And up to bat, the
Hudson
first
Walker.
baseman, Hudson Walker. Yeah, how many freshmen do we have? We have at least 2 in the starting lineup, right?
We have Hudson, Jazzy, Caitlin Moe.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah,
Or and I don't know what's Riley.
that's a good question.
We're gonna, and that's what we're gonna do when we hit the next broadcast. We are going to have the rosters locked and loaded with some game notes, some averages. We're gonna be ready to roll. First game of the year.
Yeah,
First game of the year.
I thought the programs were going to be out here, but
No, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll have them just like
Yeah.
we can get them off the internet. Nice swing by
JB
Walker.
going for 2 again?
Swings and misses. Walker goes down on strikes, but Bankston swipes second base, and she's in scoring position for the big number 3 hitter, Morgan Kibble. Kibble hit a big-time 2-run homer in the bottom of the first for the Wildcats to tie it up. Wildcats kind of scratching their way. Kibble swings, kind of pool cues it over to second, and she gets Bankston over to advance the runner. And Ava Larson up at the plate now for the Wildcats. What do you know about Ava Larson, Chantel?
Ava Larson. Oh, she's worked so hard, man. She's such a good kid. She's got a great swing when she gets a hold of that ball.
Larson
Another-
fouls that one off.
Another really powerful hitter.
Yeah, Wildcats have some pop in the
Yeah, they
in the
do.
middle of their lineup with Kibble and Larson and Schwans back to back to back, and then a solid bat behind them with Caitlin Moe. So that's a potent lineup that Coach Fletcher has right there. Nice play at short
Nice
by the Railroaders.
stretch.
That's out number 3 and strands the Wildcat runner as we head to the top of the 6th, and Angie cues up some motley crew. We're going to go get the scoreboard all changed up. Top of the 6th, 4-3. Good ball game here. Well, we're going to say, thanks to some of our advertisers. Patak's Family Market since 1912. They're in Prescott and River Falls. They could be other places, I don't know, but I'm sure if they are, they're doing a heck of a job. Pat Patak is one heck of a guy as well. Another couple that's recently had a birthday, Dana Cudd. She turned the big 5-0, Chantel.
Did she really?
And she doesn't look a
Celebrate?
day over 29.
Her and her oldest daughter, Jada, they
Yeah.
could be twins.
Oh, they are, yeah. And they're with Dana and Jeremy Cutter with Property Executives Realty. River City Stitch. I've got to go there. I've got to update my Wildcat hat repertoire. And once again, Johnny's Bar, downtown River Falls since 1946. They've been sponsoring Wildcat high school softball for over a decade for sure. And Tarnation Tavern for some Charlie Cat hot chicken and live music on the weekends. Tarnation Tavern. And at the plate for the Rails in the top of the 6th inning, I think this is Danielson.
Lindgren.
Oh, Lindgren, yeah. Annalie
Annalie
Lindgren. Aderman misses a little low and away. Aderman's been throwing strikes, and so has Danielson on the other side for Spooner. And when both pitchers are throwing strikes, it usually means a quick ball game, and that's exactly what we have. We're already in the 6th inning, and we just hit. We're about an hour and 17 minutes into the game. 2-0 the count.
Audra's got 7 strikeouts so far here on the game.
Lindgren slices that one foul down the left field line. 2-1. Boy, the wind picked up. Yeah, it's supposed to be I think high in the 30s tomorrow. And then
Yeah, it doesn't look
Sunday's
good tomorrow.
supposed to
No.
it's supposed to
Snow.
rain like in the afternoon, and then the rain's supposed to turn to snow like early Sunday morning. So it went from 72 and sunny to snowing less than 48 hours.
JB
Boy, that
quick.
girl. So you almost said, yeah, I got to score that hit as well. What that was Amelie.
That was Lindgren. Yep.
Lindgren, yeah, went off Aderman's shin, scooped up nicely by Bankston over at second, and she made a clean throw over to
Yep.
first, but just
wasn't quick
Lindgren
enough.
got down the line. The lefty got down the line quick, and infield hit for
Lindgren.
Annalie Lindgren. And now batting the pitcher, Devin Danielson. Is that right? Pretty sure Devin Danielson's. She was the Ricky Henderson I was thinking of. She throws left-handed and bats right-handed.
Nope, she's a shortstop.
Okay.
So Lindgren is the pitcher.
Lindgren.
Yeah.
Okay, I've been messing that up all game.
I was doing the same thing. We'll get it.
Yeah. So Danielson here, shortstop at the plate, nobody out. Lindgren on first.
Go.
Change up high. Nice throw by Kibble, and she's gonna shoot.
Oh.
Oh, they slide apparently the leg got under the tag.
That tag was a little high. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little high right on the chest area up by the shoulders.
It was a great throw by Mo Kibble, though. I was
Yeah.
just thinking, I wonder if she's going to try to test Mo's arm there.
She did. Kibble threw a strike, but the tag just a little high. Lindgren's got in under the tag. That's a strike right on the outside part of the plate for Aderman. Aderman wearing number 1 on the back of her jersey. She's number 1 in the scoring lineup on the rubber for the Wildcats. 4-3 your score, Spooner up. They scored 2 in the first inning on a 2-run homer by Lindgren. And then they got 2 more in the third on 2 errors. And so they lead, and then the Wildcats had 2 on a 2-run home run by Kibble in the first, and a single by Pellinger, RBI single by Pellinger, and for the third run.
Good squeeze
yeah.
by Mo back there for the strikeout.
Wildcats down 4-3 with 1 out after the strikeout to that was
Danielson.
Devin Danielson. So Chloe Swanger is up. 1 down. Aderman checks her signs, looks at the wrist, messing around with the ball on the glove, and throws a fastball right off the plate. And Lindgren scampers over to third. And Coach Leah Fletcher is going to call timeout and go talk to her squad. Wildcats need a big out here. Strike out or maybe an infield pop out here to
Keep that girl at third.
yeah. Well. What song is Angie playing now?
I can't tell what that is. Little Elvis?
Once again, thanks to American Family Insurance agent Jared Hines. He's down in Ellsworth. You can check where Jared's out. He's over in East Ellsworth, as they say.
East Ellsworth.
East Ellsworth. Check him out at amfam.com. Thanks, Jared. Actually, I met Jared today
Did
for
you
the
really?
first time.
Yeah?
I knew his aunt. She used to have the American Family Agency for years and years in Ellsworth, and Jared took it over, doing a heck of a job. I think his great uncle Richard is running for, I think, town council in Ellsworth, if I'm not mistaken. I saw his name in the paper.
Looks like Spooner JV's rolling up here. I wonder how that game went. Can find somebody.
Where do they play? The JV game. They
Just
played
back.
over. Yeah.
That was a quick game then, if that's.
Aderman missed a little high on that one. 2-0. Now it's 3-0 actually. 3-0 is the count. One down. There's a foul ball. So this is number 20, Chloe Swanger. You know, one of the things too. This is a coaching question for you, Chantel. Could Coach Fletcher have went out there and said, "Hey, don't give Swanger anything. If she walks, it's okay," and set up the little double play action?
That's not a bad idea.
Swanger, the
Don't give her anything good there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, she's a 6 hitter. And so now the 7th hitter, Alaska Johnson, the catcher, she has struck out one time. I know, and I don't know what she's done the other couple times, or the other time. I'm guessing this is her 3rd at bat. Chantel's checking Game Changer.
Trying to check Game Changer here. Who's this?
Alaska Johnson.
Alaska.
One down, runners on 1st and 3rd for the Rails, right down the pipe.
Struck out last time.
Yeah, I know. I remembered she struck out at least once. She took a strike there. Kivel threw down to 3rd, and Lindgren beat the throw back. 0-1 the count. Aderman checking some signs out on her. She looks like a quarterback out there, ready for some plays, checking some plays on the wrist.
Coach Ryan Schurz gives the
Yeah.
pitch call from the dugout.
That is exactly what the Wildcats needed right there. A soft liner to second base.
Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Oh, yeah, Alaska Johnson. Georgia Bankston rakes that one in. And next up for the Rails, number 26, Piper Stunderland with 2 down. This is a big out right here,
out.
Chantel. And first base is open.
Piper struck out the last 2 at-bats here, so if we could
That was
get her again.
That was a heater right on the inside part of the plate, and Stunderland fisted that one off foul off the chain link fence.
It's nice to see a little fire in Audra's belly here. She's throwing hard.
That one was right on the outside corner. You can't get a better pitch than that. Even if she would have hit it, that thing's probably going right to first or second base. 0-2 the count. Otterman checks her signals. And who's on second base? Is that Danielson on second base?
I believe that is Danielson.
She was giving some signs. She might have been checking out Kivel's signs and flashing them back to Stunderland. Some little in-game chess match right here. Aderman checks the sign, rocks, and delivers right on the outside part of the plate, but just a bit outside.
It's a good spot to put that ball right there. With a
outstanding spot. 1-2.
1-2 count. Yeah, nothing good. You want to make him chase something off the plate, a ball or two.
One thing I'm really impressed so far, just even watching Audra from last year to this year, her control is like I think she has like 1 walk all game, but even when she needs it, she has had quite a few either 2-2 counts or 3-2 counts, and she's staying right around the plate.
Yep.
Like she's making you give free passes and that's gonna hurt you, and she's making the hitters beat her, and
yep.
And that's why the Wildcats are in the game right now.
Yeah, yesterday only gave up 1 walk against Osceola, and so far 1 today.
Yep. Oh no! I don't know if it hit a pothole. But it was a grounder to first. It looked like it just hit something, darted straight left, got over
Past
Hudson Walker's glove. And 2 Rails score to make it 6-3. Aderman almost got out of that inning unscathed. But Spooner gets 2 runs on a little slap grounder that it hit something and
just snuck right by her there.
That's the game of softball right there.
Yep.
6-3 your score, and Clara Rupert.
Olivia.
Oh, excuse me, Olivia Webster's up at the plate for the Rails. Otterman tried to throw that thing 89 miles an hour, a little high. 1-1 your count. Harper Schurz, is she getting pictures today?
She's been on the camera, yeah.
You know what? I did run into her before the game, and she assured me, and we'll say this, we'll use a play on words. She assures to me that she was going to get some rock star pictures for me tonight.
Yesterday was her first time behind the camera, and it's Coach Fletcher's camera. So she gave her about a 2-minute tutorial on the bus ride to Osceola and said, here you go, take pictures. And when Coach Fletcher got it back last night, there was about 1,083 photos. But, hey, they are good. She's got an eye.
You know what? And with digital cameras, you can take 1,083 and all you
And it
need is
doesn't
one or
matter.
two.
Yep.
If you have one or two good ones.
Yeah.
At least for the purposes I need them for, for the paper.
She's got a great eye.
I told her we'd give her photography credit. Photo credit, Harper Schurz.
PC Harper Schurz.
Aderman rocks and delivers a ground ball to short. Mo fields it cleanly, scoops it over to Georgia Bankston for the third out of the inning, but not before the Rails get two. I guess, I don't know, do you give them, are they unearned? I guess it didn't hit her glove, but
tough to say.
It's a tough call.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like it hit some kind of foot divot, and it just looked like it darted straight to the left and went right over her glove. But nonetheless, 2 Rails score, make it 6-3. And we head to the bottom of the 6th.
Biggest thing Hudson Walker needs to do here is just let that go, right? Don't let it affect her at the plate. It's a brand new at bat here.
And
things happen.
Yeah, as any player, you can't do it. It already happened. You can't do anything about it. You might as well. You got to worry about the next pitch, the next at bat.
Always next play.
Yep. Yeah, those sometimes too. You kind of get if you put your.
JV 1? All right. I think we got a JV score. Wildcats 1 over there.
Do you know what the score was?
I don't know the score.
All right, leading off for the Wildcats here in the bottom of the 6th inning, down 6-3. Jasmine Schwans, the Yout Dog. She takes the ball on the outside part of the plate. The Yout Dog wearing number 22. I think Coach Fletcher, Chantel, just gave the Yout Dog, Jasmine Schwans, the home run signal. Schwans swung at a high pitch, knocked her to first, and she's going to beat that out with a drop ball at first base. The Rails with a little miscue over at the one bag. First baseman tried to stretch extra and just kind of hit off the heel of her glove, and Jasmine Schwans is on first base with a little infield E. And next up,
Caitlin Moe.
number 0, shortstop Caitlin Moe.
I got a score for that JV game.
Go ahead.
Wildcats won 19-zip,
Whoa.
Greg, in 5 innings.
I was going to say, no wonder it was quick, but 19, that'll extend the game a little bit.
It's a big first win for head coach Taryn Gullickson, her first year as
Taryn's
JV.
over there coaching. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Good job, Coach Gullickson.
Former River Falls Wildcat pitcher.
I remember her well.
Graduated in 2020. Unfortunately, that was a COVID year. It was her senior year, so she didn't get to finish out her career here. But
there's a little chopper to third. It's going to be safe,
Yep,
and a throwing error.
Get going, Jazzy.
Schwans is going to scamper over to third on the error at third. And so 2 errors in a row have the Wildcats back in business. Wildcats on the corners. And number 3, Kenna Cook, at the plate for the Wildcats.
Looks like we got a pinch hitter here. We have Reagan Schurz
Okay.
hitting in the place of Kenna Cook.
This would be Harper's older sister.
It is, yep.
And Reagan's a freshman, correct?
She is a freshman,
yep.
yes.
Yeah, Steve, they're in and out. I mean, they're working, but it's a lot. Kevin's he's calling the game at the baseball field right now, and I'll ask him. I don't know.
Okay.
But it's, I mean, it is, you can see it. It's just,
Yeah.
they just kind of, it's probably a little annoying for people if they're
Caitlin
just
Moe.
listening to the game, I suppose. I mean, Chantel's doing a good job. I'm not, but.
It's just too bad they couldn't see my camera prowess.
Well, we did talk about that.
Did you?
We talked about your prowess on the camera, that it was, you basically had handcuffs on
I
you
know.
today.
I was focusing in.
You
I
had
was getting
handcuffs,
I was getting the expressions. I was doing it all.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, what a play by Lindgren.
Dive.
A diving play
Catch
for
there.
the first out of the bottom of the sixth for the Wildcats.
This is a famous Fletcher line that she would say there was, pitchers are athletes too.
Yeah.
Because
Lindgren with a diving play. Lindgren, I tell you what, you talk about a player of the game for the Rails,
she can
hitting
do
a
it on-
two-run homer,
do it
pitching
all
on the mound,
ends there.
and she's doing it at the plate, on the rubber, and in the field. But I tell you what, this could be a sneaky play. Caitlin Moe
Nice.
hustled
There we go.
over to second
All right.
on that catch, and then she's going to score. I was
Nice.
just
Score
going to
two.
talk about that. When Lindgren dove for that, she tagged up from first and went to second.
No, Caitlin Moe had already stole second.
Oh, she did.
Yep,
Okay.
she was already
Okay.
on two.
Okay.
She stole the
Gotcha.
second pitch
Let's,
before that.
let's
But
update the score.
Danny Pellinger coming in clutch again with that little single that scored two.
That is the
Coming in
third
huge.
RBI for Danny Pellinger. Did you say Pellinger or Pellinger?
Pellinger.
Pellinger. That's that.
That was
So-
the same last year. It's Pellinger
I know.
this
Well,
year too.
one of these days. Well, I didn't know. You could have legally changed it.
No, it's
You
still-
could have. So Danny Pellinger with her
You
third.
tried. You were gonna say
Pellinger
it again.
with her third RBI of the game, second hit of the game, I believe, or is it three?
Second hit.
Yeah, second hit of the game. She had a double and now a single. And the Wildcats are creeping back. Let's see. Hold on. They got 6. Is that right? Yeah. Hold on.
Riley Johnson
Yeah.
up to bat.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah,
So it's 6-3.
Yep,
6-5.
6-5 your score.
Go.
There's
Drop,
a
drop,
single
drop.
to center, and that was off the bat of
Riley.
freshman Riley Johnson.
There we go.
And Pellinger scoots all the way over to third. Runners on the corners for the Wildcats with still just one down. And number 6, leadoff hitter, senior Georgia Bankston at the plate for River Falls.
All right, let's go.
What a ball game, Steve.
What a ball game! Hey, I'm up here now from
Yeah.
forever.
You know
right?
what? You think it was you coming up in the booth was good luck for
I
the
think
Wildcats.
it might have been.
Yeah, you get up here and all of a sudden, boom, they get 2 runs.
Yep, you trade off the camera prowess for
Yeah.
good luck.
Well, you're a team player, Steve.
I am at that.
Yeah.
Any texts coming in from far and wide, or
Well, I mean, I think everybody's probably being a little. I can check the chat. Like we have a lot of people on actually. Rob Derry asked, "Is there any relation to Bengal great Anthony Munoz?" We'll have to check if Evie Munoz is related to Anthony. That's a good
Munoz?
question, Rob Derry. Great question. Rob Derry was kicked off the River Falls community page, but we welcome him with open arms on the River Falls Sports Broadcasting Channel. I've never seen a guy kicked off a community page for just asking questions. or it just went all the different things where there's a siren. What happened?
Oh, yeah.
And he'd say there's probably she didn't pull the bunt back, but
Runners on second and third now.
yeah. So who do we have? So we have Danny on third and
Riley on second.
yep,
Riley
Riley
on
on second. And
And
just
senior.
one down.
Senior Georgia Bankston up
Yep.
to bat.
0-2 the count. Bankston fights that one off, fouls it off, almost hits Fletcher in the shin.
Good thing she's got cat-like speed
Yep,
and reflexes
cat,
over there.
yeah, cat-like quickness by Coach Fletcher. Coach Fletcher has a head coaching career record of 1,000. Has not lost as of yet. With a 10-4 win over Osceola yesterday, Wildcats scratching their way back 6-5 here in the bottom of the sixth. Hot shot
come
from
on, come on.
and
we
everybody's
go.
going to be safe.
all
Wildcats
around.
running around
right.
the jungle, clawing, scratching, and fighting. infield single by Bankston.
A little too hot to handle.
Scores
over on the hot
Pellinger,
corner
and
there.
Wildcats have tied this ball game up, Chantel, at 6 apiece. It's rally time here at River Falls High School's freshman Hudson Walker at the plate for River Falls. Fletcher giving some instruction over there to Riley Johnson.
Love to see the speed we have on the base pass right now.
Coach Dulas, what is Coach Fletcher going to do over here with Bankston, the speedy Bankston over at first? And there she goes.
Get her in a scoring
They
position.
send her to second.
Open up first base there.
Hudson Walker, the 2-hole hitter for the Wildcats. And you probably got the Wildcats' most power at the plate. And
Scores her.
a fielder's choice off the bat of Hudson Walker scores Riley Johnson. Wildcats take the 7-6 lead. 4 runs here so far for the Cats in the bottom of the 6th. It's 2 down now. And Morgan Kibble at the plate for the Wildcats.
Very well played there by Riley Johnson to watch that play happen, unfold, and then as soon as that pitcher threw it over to first, she took off for home. Same thing here.
Heads up base running by the crafty junior. Pellinger doing it at the plate and on the base paths. Kibble waits, takes a big rip. That's off her. I think that's off her foot. It'll be a dead ball.
Dead ball.
Wind's blowing out. It'd be a nice time for another dinger here.
Come on, Mo.
Yeah, it was kind of blowing out, and then in the middle of the game, it seemed like it was coming in from center.
A little bit,
and then
but
it
man, it's really going out now. It's right at my back.
A little tornado above Wildcats. Kibble takes that one high. Good eye.
Good eye. Way to watch that.
7-6 your score. Wildcats here with 4 runs in the bottom of the 6th. 2 down. And Morgan Kibble at the plate. She homered a 2-run homer deep to left field in the bottom of the 1st. Lingering gets that one right on the corner. 0-2 the count.
I think 1 ball, 2 strikes
Is
here.
that Hut?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, Georgia Bankston's on third.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's
a shot to center.
Come on. Okay.
And nice play.
Nice inning.
By the center fielder for the Rails, but not before the Wildcats get 4 runs in the bottom of the 6th inning to take a 7-6 lead. And just like that, Audra Aderman can come in the top of 7 and seal this deal, Chantel.
3 up, 3 down.
Let's do it.
Hold them and go home.
Let's do it.
Let me change the inning here.
We got some baller of the game candidates here.
Well, so if you want to chime in, I've got mine for sure. Are we going to do 2?
We have 2, per game. So
There's my vote right there and there. But you
I agree.
Okay.
Or, I mean, yeah, that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I think for sure.
yeah, be tough to stop our center fielder Danny Pellinger with 2 hits and 3 RBI, and Morgan Kibble had a 2-run home run in the 1st.
Our T-shirts aren't quite in yet for the baller of the game, but they'll be here by Monday.
Do you want to go down and interview the players after the game?
I can
Chantel?
do that.
All right.
Is that going to work?
Yep.
We'll go right at home plate, you think?
I would go at home plate, and then
Okay.
maybe if our camera
Tim should be able
operator,
to get it right in there.
yeah, if he can zoom in on it, and boy, Morgan Kibble has a rocket behind home. She just threw that one from her knees.
She's got a
got
cannon
a good
on her,
arm.
yeah.
I don't know if I'd like to take a slap shot from her on the ice if she was
Yeah, no thanks.
firing a slap shot at my face.
What
So
part of the order we got?
we let me see a number here.
This is the top of the order here for the Rails.
Okay.
Yeah,
Liz
number
Bauer.
7, Liz
Let's
Bauer.
go.
Right up the middle, fielded cleanly by Mo,
Mo's got it.
and a
Got it.
nice play
Nice job.
by freshman Caitlin Mo. She has been like a Hoover vacuum at shortstop today. Good-looking freshman shortstop for the Wildcats. You're going to hear that name over the next 4 years plenty of times, Caitlin Moe. And next up for the Rails, number 9, Ava Thompson. Yeah, Steve, I was talking, Chantel and I were talking about Caitlin Moe has some smooth hands at short.
Oh, man. And she
Very
puts in the
smooth
time.
hands.
I've coached her in youth, just a dedicated softball player. Shows up ready to work every day.
Yeah.
Hard player.
Yeah, I've been impressed with her. She's well, you have a solid shortstop on your team. That's
Absolutely.
You're filling a lot of holes there.
Yeah, that was a big hole to fill from last year for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Both in stature and ability.
That's for sure.
Ava Thompson at the plate. 1-1 the count. Aderman delivers. There's a
There we
sort
go.
of a
Come on.
soft little
All
fly
right.
ball
Let's
put
right
it away.
in the middle of first and second, and Georgia Bankston, the senior,
Calling her off.
Yep, calling off the sophomore and going to get it. That's what seniors do.
She said, "That's my ball. Give me that."
And Georgia Bankston corrals the second out of the inning.
2
And
outs for the Wildcats.
Yeah, the last chance effort for the Rails. Annalie Lindgren. Lindgren homered in the first inning, correct? Am I
This
correct
is
on that?
Layla
What? Oh, yeah, sorry. Yep.
Thompson.
Layla Thompson, yep.
Number
Lindgren's
8.
next. Layla Thompson, she's a 3-hole hitter for Spooner. Swings at a little one right below the knees. Nice pitch by Aderman. 1-1 the count. 2 down. Great comeback so far for the Wildcats.
Yep.
They scored 2 in the first, 1 in the fourth, and 4 in the 6th inning to take a 7-6 lead. That's a line shot
Get it
by
in.
Layla Thompson.
going
She's
two.
trying to
Come
go 2, and a great hustle.
Good hit.
Layla Thompson swatted one to right center, and there was no doubt about that, Chantel. She was running to second no matter what.
She loves to get dirty out there. It's like the 3rd dive of the game that she's had.
And the cleanup hitter for the Rails, Annalie Lindgren, she homered in the first inning, a 2-run shot.
Mo's got to clean off the plate a little bit.
Big left-handed hitter.
This is a
in
big
the-
team.
Yeah, in the box. Yeah, in the box for the Rails.
Some big girls.
Aderman trying to get the last out of the inning to seal the win for the Wildcats.
I think Coach Fletcher is trying to put her on. Potentially walk Lindgren to put runners on first and second.
Lindgren homered. Coach Fletcher rolling the dice. Walking the winning, well, it's not the winning run because Wildcats still have an at-bat here
Sure.
in the bottom of 7. But the tying run is at second. Aderman's on the rubber. And at the plate is Devin Danielson. First pitch high, ball 1. Fans are getting rowdy here.
I'd like to see that.
What's
A little
Paul
fired up.
Aderman's
Peggy.
sis Peggy?
Peggy.
We're at
Peg.
we're at Peg Aderman Field here on the campus of River Falls High School.
JV!
And ladies
Nice
and
catch.
gentlemen, Jordan Bankston with a diving catch to seal the win for the Wildcats.
That's what she does, folks.
What a play by senior Georgia Bankston. And the Wildcats are 2-0 on this young season. After a come from behind, great game, 7-6 victory. The Wildcats scored 4 runs in the bottom of the 6th. The big game-winning hit coming off the bat of Danny Pellinger. Or excuse me, who was the game-winning hit?
Good question.
Danny, or who scored?
Danny scored.
Yeah, Danny scored. But either way you slice it, the Wildcats teamed up. Everybody contributed. Wildcats with a 7-6 victory come from behind. Big time win. They're 2-0 on the season. And we're going to do stick around. We're going to do a player of the game, ballers of the game, players of the game. We'll do Danny and Morgan, and whoever you want. Just ask them about the game. Yeah. Yeah, Steve, that was a heck of a game.
Yeah, those are fun. Those are
Yeah.
nail biting and fun all at the same time.
You know, and what Chantel and I were talking about this, in that first inning, and a lot of people don't really realize, when you're playing outfield and stuff, especially in softball,
Yeah.
you square the ball up right, it's coming out like a knuckleball.
Oh, for sure.
And so that ball, in the center field, and Danny's playing
Yep.
center, it goes off for
It's a
glove,
tough
and then
one.
the next batter hits a bomb and
Yeah.
stuff. But you talk about coming back.
Yeah,
good Lord.
that shows a
You
lot
know,
of poise from
heck-
this team. And
heck yeah, heck yeah.
For a young team, that's a lot of poise,
Yeah.
to be honest. For a lot of freshmen and some sophomores, it's,
Hey, I saw some good things today.
absolutely
Really, really
lots,
good things.
lots to build on. And
Yeah,
this is just
they got a lot of speed.
yep,
And
absolutely.
and we had we had two errors in the third inning where they got two.
Yeah,
But you
it
take
looked
that
ugly,
out of
but
take that third inning out of there. Actually, it played very well on the field.
solid. Yep.
Caitlin Moe at
Caitlin.
short is. I don't know if you're going to get too many better shortstops in the field, and she's
Yep.
just a freshman.
Yeah.
They had Audrey Aderman. You throw strikes and you don't give away a lot of free passes, and you're going to
You're
win.
in it.
You're in it.
You're in it.
You're going to be
Yeah.
in a lot of games. And Audrey
Yeah.
Aderman had, I believe, just one walk today.
Yep.
Pitched a heck of a game.
She sure did.
And
How many strikeouts she end up with?
she had 7 at one point.
Okay.
So
All right.
and I don't have the one thing we talked about, Steve, was that I got Chantel's duties of getting the lineups and stuff, and,
Yep.
and so we'll have it all under wraps. And we'll get these cameras now. All of a sudden they're it's not going in and out right now. So, but anyway, it's but
Fingers crossed.
We'll have it all. We'll have the cameras figured out. So thanks.
Yep.
We had quite a few viewers on, so we appreciate you guys tuning in. Stick around, Chantel. We'll have we're gonna have Danny Pellinger and Morgan Kibble are the players of the game, and we'll be interviewing them in just a minute or two.
Yep.
Were you at the game yesterday?
I
at
was.
Osceola? So
Yeah.
talk a little bit. Wildcat scored 10 runs.
It
They
was
got
a late
7 today, so we've scored 17 runs in
Yeah.
2 games.
Yeah, so it was a pretty close game until I want to say the 5th inning. It was within a run, and we got to the 6th inning, and we started to get the bats going and started to pull away, and it was
Yeah.
a good. Actually, Osceola had a really solid pitcher,
Okay, yeah.
so it was not the score was not indicative of the game itself. Osceola was a pretty solid team as well.
Yeah, the Wildcats. I thought they put the bat on the ball and they made Spooner make plays.
Absolutely.
And
Yep.
and I thought Lindgren was a really solid pitcher too.
Oh, for sure.
I thought she's a very good pitcher.
For sure. Yep.
Yeah, we'll just hang out here. Oh, look at this guy.
Oh, okay.
Look at TK.
All right, he's got me on camera prowess.
TK, you know what that's called? That's just effort, energy, and effort right there.
That's
out of that
initiative
guy.
right there.
Look at the energy and effort. He's walking onto the field.
Oh,
And if you have a wireless camera, you might as well use it.
sure.
Maybe.
Yep.
And for whatever the reason, like this one's all. I mean, now it's not going. It hasn't
I
been
think
going out at all.
You know what, Greg? I think it might have had to do with
Check,
the new
check.
dugout, and
It could have been. You know what? I
All
think you're
good?
right.
all good.
But the center fielder one though is still.
Yeah, that may be just too far away. I don't know.
Maybe. Well, I tell you what. Next game, let's. Because right when it started, like it was looked like this the whole time, and then
Yeah.
when the game got going.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay.
Yep.
Over to Chantel.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, there's TK is behind the camera, and there's our color commentator Chantel Dulas is gonna.
Oh, I think the players of the game must have had to go to the bathroom or something. I don't know.
Well, there they are, right there.
Yep.
There they are.
Good. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, come on now.
It's a.
Oh,
Ah.
crap.
We get
Shoot here. Hold on.
and mo-
And yet more technical difficulties here.
It's 3 eyes today. Big. What was going through your head there?
Testing 1 2. Can you hear that?
sixth inning when you
Yeah, I can hear.
a good single to score through your head?
I was really nervous. I was like really nervous. I kind of just like tried to time it up and hit the ball to move the runners. So
Awesome.
All right, mic change.
Good to go. All right, back to you, Mike. Okay, so what was going through there? Bottom of the sixth, you just score to bat. We got runners on. What were you thinking?
thinking a lot.
Yeah, it's the same. No.
So yeah.
Awesome. Get those little singles. Hey, congratulations. Come on. Oh, Mo, the big 2-run shot in the. See how many is that?
I wonder if they get closer.
Only 3, she says. That one got out. You got. When you did you know it was gone?
I didn't. I was really high to like try to catch it, but I heard everyone.
Wind kept taking it. That was you guys do.
Have a little TikTok dance, but we didn't get it.
Do you watch college softball? You see North their home run celebration? Oh, they all. Maybe the cats. Fletcher doesn't like. Don't do that.
Boy, closed captioning would really go well right now.
Yes, it would. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was it. We had a little. The cameras were a little rough. The mic was there too. But first game in the booth, we weren't too hot, but on the field we were.
Yes,
On the
absolutely.
field, and that's what counts.
Yep.
On the field, the Wildcats improved to 2-0 with a 7-6 win over the Spooner Rails here at River Falls High School. They improved to 2-0. When's the next game for the Wildcats?
Next Tuesday. It's an away game.
Next
and
Tuesday
I
away.
think it's. I want to say it is Baldwin.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, fans. We're gonna put a big red bow on this one and say good night. Thanks for tuning in to